If this is your first time tuning in, we started in Bolivia, adopted this beautiful pup Patty there, and bought this Tuk Tuk Tory behind us, and we're attempting to be the first three-wheel vehicle to drive from Argentina to Alaska. We're currently about 1,000 kilometers from the very bottom of Argentina to officially start our journey. It should be one heck of an adventure. This is the three-wheel dream. Yep, so we're out here. What a day, what a day. Patty's on the trot. It's probably the hottest day we've come across so far on this journey, I'd confidently say. And Tori's just chugging along. Just the usual, you've seen it before. You know that she's just a very delicate creature. You maybe even see it. I don't know how well that's coming up in the camera, but you can see just the shadows of the waves of heat coming off the Tuk Tuk, but we are enjoying it. And that snow-capped mountain out there is gorgeous. We've just left El Bolson and we are on the road. Yeah, still can't thank that family enough that took us in, but yeah. What a time, huh? Good job, Tori. Like, I know she's sweet, she just needs to chill out a little bit. So Patty's currently in a plant-eating mood. She's coming out of the coughs and the throat infection is what they kind of diagnosed it at the vet. The vets were saying that the mornings are going to be the worst, and so far this morning she hasn't coughed, which is fantastic. She looks like she's coming out of it, but she just didn't touch breakfast. I think she's just clearing her stomach. She's chosen the thorniest bush to have a feed from. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Just an absolute stunning place to stop. We're just about to shoot back out on that main road again. Back on Route 40. Just a classic couple cars behind us, that's how it is. We're just gonna pull over, let these guys pass, keep going. It's kind of been like that all morning. I'll indicate. Shoot, we came off that pretty much. Oh boy, this next couple of weeks we've got to drive 1,000 kilometers to get to the very bottom of Ushuaia, the very bottom of Argentina, to officially start this journey. Basically the goal, the mission, is to just kick some kilometers on this Route 40. You can already see the landscape changing. My plan, yeah, 2 hours later, driving down the same road. Shoot, still 81 kilometers to Esquel. Thought we were a lot closer. This is becoming quite a long day. Patty agrees. This is something different, isn't it, Patty? Patagonia Mountains showing off. And at the same time showing off this little tripod that I bought. I'll whip it out. Quick introduction on that, but if you start to see or think somebody else is filming me, it's because of this bad boy. It's got the legs and everything. Anyway, Patty's gotten in the Tuk Tuk again. By the creek, we just got to fill up. I wanted Patty to run around. For some reason she's decided, hey, we're getting back in the Tuk Tuk. Patty, yeah, this is pretty awesome. Good. 3. Good. So I've just picked up this bad boy. To be honest, it's really not new. I've just bought it in Chile and I finally decided. Did you see that? Putty, what are you up to? I don't know if she... I even have my backpack on the seat. Anyway, I've just decided that I want to use it for fuel rather than water. Also, the benefits with this is that it's got a nozzle. So I wasn't enjoying the fact that every time I put fuel in, it would be leaking everywhere. So hopefully this is a foolproof, that's what I'm trying to say. This is hopefully a foolproof option where I can see, like right now I'm on empty, so I can at least fill about 5-6 liters in. Even though it's an 8-liter tank, it's just always a bit messy. See how it goes. Well, that's going in quick. I'm feeling like it's going to cause more spillage, to be honest. So while that's going in, beautiful creek behind us, I've bought some fly fish equipment. I might whip that out for a bit while we cool down. Had a comment on YouTube recently saying Patagonia's got the best fly fishing. I don't really know how much actually went in. We've got no leak at least, which is good. So while I'm standing here, sipping on mate, enjoying the view, I'm fully thinking and looking at the time, I realize it's 5 o'clock. I'm thinking, that's not a bad spot to wild camp, since it's so barren and you can just look around us, yeah? Just over there is what it's been looking like for the last 100 or so kilometers. And the creek has a lot of life and vegetation. It's just a gorgeous spot. We could pull up in the shade. I can actually have a fish. So if I don't catch anything, recommendations would be fantastic. But to be honest, it's just gonna be a nice time to just chill by the lake. Maybe crank up a bit of music, but just enjoy it. What do you think, Patty? So in the chance that we actually do end up continuing on today, I'm just gonna leave Tori in the shade back there. And this is the wild camp of wild camps. Somebody's been camping here before. Oh, this is perfect. Patty's gonna love it here, and so am I. And I'm even gonna like, oh shit. There's a car. What's up? What's up? I can see a car hidden off in the... I just want to get the car on camera. Putty, close. Hey. Bit muddy. Nobody's in it. I can hear people talking, I think. Hey, relax. Mate. Hey, Putty. Close. There's people down at the bank. Maybe they're just fishing. I'm gonna put the mate away so I can at least hold on to Patty, because situations like this, I know her. Right, sometimes she kind of just gets a bit aggressive, where she's like, oh, there's people there, and she feels like she needs to do something about it. Hey, like that. No, I guess whatever angle, like, got Patty on a leash, we could have gone and talked to them, but and to see if they were staying, but nonetheless, it's like people like that are probably camping. The campsite is probably theirs. I wouldn't put it past it. Just the way they're like parked so snug under that tree. Anyway, We got fuel in the Tuk Tuk. We've had a bit of a rest. We're unfortunately gonna just keep on driving on, I think. As much as we're gonna have to look for a camp or somewhere to stay eventually. We've got a couple hours of sunlight still, maybe 2 or 3, so mate, now my heart's disappointed. Look how clear that is. You can almost see the fish before they bite, you know? Ah well, they were here first, so we'll just let them have it. And we'll continue down the road. Well, that's us leaving a creekside oasis. It is what it is, I guess. There's nothing like a wild camp next to a creek, but there's also nothing like a paranoid night of sleep in Latin America. We're all good. We're on the road. And like, look around, eh? Like, this is what we've got. This is plan B on a wild camp. Not a fat chance you're stealth camping on these rolling hills. Oh my goodness. Don't know how well we can see it, but g'day, mate. Ah, fuck. We're just fully crossing the road because that's a bridge. Yeah! He fully stuck his mate out the door. Freaking legend. Ah, it's already car down there. At least we can see it, so we don't waste our freaking time going, sorry, buddy. Hey, good. Hey, relax. Alright. It's already a car down there. Alright. We're continuing on. Look at that, eh? We're making progress because we're now in Chabut. Probably my first conversation with an Argentinian while I was doing language exchange. He was from this province in Chabut. I remember looking on the map, I was like, mate, that's mad south, I'll never get there. And here we are. So it's pretty special. We do have to cross once more into Chile, and then we'll have to cross back into Argentina to officially get to the very bottom, and then cross back to Chile again. Fingers crossed I don't have to redo the documents for Paddy, because that was a headache in itself to get to Chile, and quite expensive, with it being about 120 USD. But for the most part, this is apparently basically the Argentinian dream, to be on Route 40. Just incredible that we can have this experience and see the Patagonias on such a famous route. So I'm really looking forward to everything this adventure is going to bring on Route 40 here. This could be a fat wild camp attempt. We'll see how we go. Tucked in behind this group of trees here. An absolute stunning view. It's a road. Alright, I'm not going to drive any further, so we don't put the Tuk Tuk through any 4x4 opportunity that it doesn't need to have. And we're going to go Paddy walk down this road. If not though, camping right here could be perfect, because like, we're not even visible from the main highway. How good it all works out. Stunning view, eh? Alright, Patty, let you out. Cabecita. Oh yeah. Patty's on the trot. Whenever there's like kind of a road that people have driven along, it usually means that we've got probably like, I thought there was going to be a fence opening or someone's house. Unfortunately, it looks like it's a road that's been made because it's a dump site. So there was a few piles like that up where you can see the Tuk Tuk is. Paddy's having a great time. We're gonna tuck the Tuk Tuk in behind that little mound, set a tent up, pass the night and get back out on the road. Patty and I just chilling out, hooking into a bit of food. The family was such a comfortable stay that they sent me on my way with a bit of takeaway, which is just epic. And yeah, even with a bit of meat that we cooked up on the asada, like the barbecue, so it's epic. We're right away from the Tuk Tuk, because where there is the Tuk Tuk is also about 3 places where people have clearly used the bathroom behind this mountain. They've thought the same as me and been like, that's a great spot. Yeah, pretty wafty over there. We're gonna put the tent right where that sun patch is, so we won't be able to smell anything, but for now, we're just keeping our distance and chilling out, waiting for the sun to go down before we fully unpack. So, yeah, that's the highway. Patti, come. I just got the Tuk Tuk down there. Literally just on the other side of this mound, so I've got a good spot. I'm so confident in it. It's still about 7:30, pretty light out, or almost 7:30. And yeah, we've got the tent up already. So Patty's just finished off dinner. I'm just gonna brush her teeth and have a good night's sleep, early rest tonight, get up early and kick some more kilometers out of the way on Route 40. On our way south to officially start this adventure. What a day, what a day.
Good night, Patti. Thanks for taking care of the Tuk Tuk, cutie.